Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me into yet another Remnant from the Ashes video. My name is Wilkie, and this is sort of like a follow-up slash aftermath guide or explanation towards my XP farm guide. And as you can probably tell, we are at the same place where we are in the last video, so this is pretty much going to be a very similar farm. I'm just going to be talking about some different things here. First of all, I'll show you right here that it took me around about 1.5 hours to get to this place, and I cleared my whole map. I didn't rush here, so really, as I said, if you're stressed, you can probably go here like 30 minutes into a reset campaign, so this makes it quite a lot easier. Naturally, getting the adventure mode soon, this will be even more of an easier place to farm. By simply resetting Earth and not having to reset the whole campaign. So that's just really one thing here. So roundabout, anything else is pretty much identical. Whatever build you use doesn't really matter. Obvious things, Sage Zone and Elder Knowledge. I don't think I have to talk about these things too much, so we'll just go ahead. And I currently still use Layer Set. I have Raiding versus Zone is both offense and defense square shape, so there shouldn't be much of an issue. And that's pretty much it, and I'll just go ahead and do one run, or one farm session, I guess, or maybe two, and I'll show you a bunch of the things, or talk about a bunch of things that I learned. So, as I said, trade rank 281, we have almost just got a free of the next trade, so we're almost a clean XP. We got materials, we got 57,600 clean scrap, we have almost 1,400 forged iron, well over 1,000 galvanized iron, only 4 hardened iron. I don't think really you do have to extensively farm hardened iron, because eventually you'll get that enough, but you also sometimes get hardened iron here. And most importantly, still Lumenite crystals. So this is mostly going to be XP, some Lumenite crystals, and scrap. Just going to go ahead and start doing this. There are a couple features that I guess learned. So most notably, two things that will be different from the other farm, besides me using different mods. So same thing here, you just start out with the little voice line with the root mother, and you start killing mobs here. Everything that I told you in the hard mode or in the other farm video pretty much applies here. You have these phases, you're gonna kill mobs, and I mean that's pretty straightforward. I don't think I have to talk too much about that here. I'm using a little bit of a different loadout. I'm using turrets, and I'm using the corrosive aura mod, because I think that one is incredibly useful in this place here. Wow, what? Let's see, that was a pretty hefty crit. So you can see that the corrosive aura actually does work quite well against these heavy guys. I'm playing like a chump here. I gotta really pay attention. The turrets just help overall to clean up the mess. You don't have to worry too much about smallsies, because if you have 3 of them turrets up and they don't position themselves this poorly behind the pillar, really the turrets will do most of the work. They are incredibly potent. I think, to be honest, that they are the most useful mod overall in general, but that's obviously always personal preference. Let's not get whacked by this guy here. Heal up before he whacks me in the face. Corrosive aura for some more damage. And there we go. Sadly no crit here, but you can see that these are huge damage numbers. My crossbow isn't even maxed. Like, the highest gun I have is the pistol. My crossbow is currently plus 18, so there's still some room to go. Almost free. Now you'll see the second difference in just a second. So we're just gonna slap mobs here. Kill them all. I don't think we'll be able to kill the crowd in just a second. So this is a key difference towards the first guide I made. Notice that I'm just standing here not worrying about anything. In the other guide I told you, fail. There's some iron there, it doesn't really matter. Let's pick up everything. The reason I pretty much am so chill here, because first of all, if you were to die, log out, whatever, if I were to die through the bleeding here, I'd just go out. As long as you don't talk to the lady, nothing's gonna happen, so you can stay here as much as you want. Also, the biggest key difference here is I forgot about Liquid Escape. Now, unfortunately, you cannot bind it onto one of the quick slots in the bottom left corner, but really, going into the inventory, tapping enter or whatever use button you have if you play on console, and you're out. And you can 100%, and I repeat, 100% guaranteed repeat this. As long as you don't talk to the lady, you can always farm here. You can clear it, the lady can kill everything, you can loot everything in peace, and you're up here. This is obviously not the fastest way the way I'm doing it now, but let's just see what we got. We got some irons, obviously. We got 2 hardened iron, actually, if I recall correctly. And a bit over 1,200 scrap. I do have Scavenger max, though, so if you don't have Scavenger, obviously you'll be getting a little bit less scrap. And we have round about 999, wait, no, we had 33, I think. So it's 1,001 trait XP. So that's roughly 1,000, pretty clear. So we'll do another one, and we'll see how that goes. As I said, this place I think should be familiar for everybody. I'm showing you that this works on Nightmare even. I'm not having too much trouble, really. I can do this while live commentary. Truth be told, I think the turret mod makes this just so much incredibly easier than anything else. See, a nice headshot there, another one, boom. He's ignoring me? Hello? Let's shoot him in the body. The hardened iron usually comes from breaking the benches here. I don't know if mobs actually drop it too. I farmed it quite a bit. I didn't pay too much attention because I'm not here for hardened iron, to be fairly honest with you. I'm literally here just for XP. But there we go, Shroud. Shroud is gone. Shroud is gone too. The only downside about the corrosive aura is I think that it has relatively a low range. They could have upped it by like 2 to 3 meters, I think. That would make it pretty much super good. I mean, this place isn't incredibly big, to be honest. So you can, as long as you pretty much play center, you will be, look at that heavy crit there. Not gonna waste another bullet in this guy. The turrets will take care of him. And we got a trade rank up here. And we got the Fatso. Oh shit, don't slap me. Corrosive aura. And you can see that the friggin' Gorefist gets staggered by the turrets. Like, holy hell, man. And this is, as I said, pretty chill. I can do this doing live commentary. I can pretty much just lurk around. Shoot some guys. The Shroud there. Another heavy crit here. Last of this guy. You can pick up, meanwhile, you don't have to, as I said, it doesn't matter. Because the way we're playing it now, this is where the turret shines. With the corrosive aura, it just shreds these little small bays here. It's just so much of an aid for the clearing here. And there we go. I wouldn't go near her in order to not trigger stuff, but there we go. There's another hardened iron here. Perhaps. Really, depending on what you're looking for, you can maximize this run. And as I said, you tap this, ta-da, and you're done. So resetting this is 100% guaranteed, easy peasy. You don't have to worry about anything. I think I forgot about Liquid Escape, or rather I didn't even think about it, to be fairly honest with you. And someone told me that you could just use Liquid Escape, so definitely highly recommended. Let's do another quick check. We got 1 hardened iron, 3 Luminites, I think. Around about the same scrap again. And we got quite a bit less XP this time, I think. Or no, actually we got more XP. We were at 1,000 and now we are at 700, so we kind of filled up with 500, so roughly 1,200 trait XP. Well, let's do one more. I assume we're gonna end up, I don't know, we got 1,200 now. So that would mean we roughly end up around here with 400 on the next level. So we'll do one more run. And that'll be it for this farm guide. As I said, if you have any further explanation needed, then I suggest checking out the old guide. I'll put the guide into the video description below. As per usual in the other guide, if you die, it does not matter. Just redo it. There's no shame in dying. There's no nothing here. You just do at your pace, at your own disclosure. It does not matter if you die or not. So I think this is what makes this place so fabulous. It's easy to reach. It doesn't matter. Everybody goes here. It's a fixed place. You get pretty much everything besides Simulacrum and new things. You get everything else. And if you have the right loadout or you're, well, that, no. You got Corrosive Aura. This makes the first Shroud even easier. Oh, there's two even. And the first one's goner. And the second one should be good too. Let's summon my turrets to help me clear out the mobs. I tried using different mods like the skull, the Wasteland Skull, the Beacon mod. They work, but really I found the turrets to be the most useful, reliable, convenient ones. You just put them down, they do the work, and they just work. They just function really. There's no hassle really. Oh, come on, Gorfus. And Gorfus down. And as I said, I'm playing on Nightmare. We're not playing cheesy hard mode or anything. You can tell that by the icon below my minimap. I didn't know that as well, so 20 seconds in. Still got Corrosive Aura. Well, let's see what we're getting at here. I don't think it's worth going for Aura here, but we'll do it. Just for the sake of maybe getting the Shroud here. Oh, never mind. So let's pick up everything here. Bunch of scraps. Pardon me. More Luminites. And go. Blah. Boom, boom. So roundabout, the video is 12 minutes long. I did 3 runs and talked for probably 5 minutes in between. So essentially you can do a run every 2 minutes because this is how long the event takes. Minus walking and everything, so probably 2.5 minutes per run. So we're go back here. As I said, no hardened iron. This is the only thing that you don't really get all that much here, but yeah. Luminites, definitely. Everything else, you probably never have to worry about normal iron again. Scraps, I'm at 60,100. 61,400. And trades, we're right about where I sat, so I have to do the math. I'll put it in the video because I don't want to ramble on how much I actually gained. I'll do that in editing. So this is my follow-up to Remnant from the Ashes XP farm / scrap farm / very little iron farm, maybe. And yeah, this is where I'm spending a bunch of hours. I think I want to get to rank 300 or something before I continue. I want to max vigor, and then I'll see where it takes me. Anyways, this is all for another follow-up, or the second, I guess, edition of my Remnant from the Ashes XP guide. As I said in a quick suggestion, use Liquid Escape for faster resets. You don't have to worry about not dying at the end anymore. You just use Liquid Escape and that's it. And anything else really is given. Sage Stone, Elder Knowledge. Like, you farm XP, you need those. Really, there's not much to it. Anyways, this is all. Maybe this was helpful for somebody else, and I will catch you guys next time.